This project tackles the different gender issues with dress codes within public schools. Within this video, we introduced how C. Wright Mills and this hot topic can be correlated, how women are being discriminated based on their choice of dress, and how women are ultimately degraded throughout society. We also conducted a survey of 30 men and 30 women in which we compare how strictly their dress codes were enforced, if they believed it was fairly distributed around gender, and how this affected their schooling.
The administration and schools foresee all power over a student body when it comes to the dress code. They dictate what they believe should be allowed or not allowed, and there is little the students can do to fight back even when injustice is present. There is too small of a group of individuals who dictate what the girls and boys of school systems are allowed to wear. The result of this is that the masses lose their individuality and their freedom to express themselves is taken away by those few who hold power.
The more we understand what is happening in the world, the more frustrated we often become, for our knowledge leads to feelings of powerlessness. We feel that we are living in a world in which the citizen has become a mere spectator or a forced actor, and that our personal experience is politically useless and our political will a minor illusion.
Girls' education is being compromised due to the excuse of being too distracting for boys. Schools say that an education is the most important thing someone can gain throughout their lifetime. However, by pulling a girl out of class to speak to them about their clothing is only limiting on what they can do to learn. In the next video clip, you will see how education is being limited for girls, but not for boys.
A middle school in California held a mandatory assembly for girls only and pulled them out of class to tell them they can't wear yoga pants or leggings. Distracting, they said.
Academy Sports and Outdoors, we know how to make going back to school perfect.
And by perfect, it means knowing I'm in style.
Being packed and ready to go.
Always looking good.
Wearing just the right outfit.
In lots of recess. Your perfect back to school starts at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
In the previous commercial, every young girl is wearing leggings. The media is contradicting what the administrations at different schools are saying about leggings being inappropriate. As you can see in this video, the woman is being publicly scrutinized for walking down the street due to the clothing she is wearing. Women have been taking the blame for men's objectification, while men are not being held to any sort of responsibility for their thoughts or actions. Too many people are worried about the ways in which women present themselves instead of focusing on increasing their education. Schools need to stop scrutinizing girls for the way they dress in school based on the fact that it might cause a distraction and worry about the new ways of learning.
Some say women should not violate dress code due to the thought of distracting boys throughout the school day. However, it is argued that males cannot control their personal feelings toward women and allow their hormones to take over. Therefore, it is not women that should be getting degraded based on what they wear, but men should be held accountable for their thoughts. In this next video, it is shown how women are being blamed for the men's thoughts and actions.
Women don't have the right to wear what they want. If the principal sees that bra strap lady, he'll get a boner and feel like he's cheating on his wife. We can't have that.
When a girl dresses in a particular way that is deemed unacceptable, should that automatically degrade her? Showing off one's shoulders or kneecaps should not be deemed provocative. However, the pressures inside of the school systems today have created an atmosphere where girls have a limited ability to express themselves. In this photo, if the girl on the left were to come to school, she would go unnoticed and continue learning as usual. However, if the same girl showed up to school the very next day in the outfit on the right, she would not only be deemed provocative, but also a slut just for the clothing that she was wearing.
A lot of girls are told to stick their arms by their sides, and if their lower garments don't extend beyond their fingertips, well, the school deems them a total slut. I mean, that's what we're really saying, right?
Inside of the school systems today, boys are being held to lower standards when it comes to dress codes. They have fewer requirements compared to girls. As you can see in this next video, a letter presents explicit guidelines for a scholastic achievement event for a local high school.
The boys' requirements are one line and told to simply be classy. Underneath, 4 full paragraphs for the girls dictating dress from head to toe in extensive detail. One touchy line reads, choose an outfit that is pretty enough to show you are a woman and covered enough to show you are a lady.
Compared to the request for conservative dress, this photo is an American Apparel advertisement which shows women in extremely skimpy clothing and in a very sexual light. The media portrays women in a way that feeds into the male ideal. This imagery is contradicting to what the school administrators say is appropriate. Young girls are being sent mixed signals, which does not help with their developing identities.
For this project, we presented a survey which sought out different answers from people of all different backgrounds and genders. We asked questions such as, did your school have a dress code and was your dress code enforced?
One of the questions we asked addressed if the participants felt their dress code was enforced the same for both males and females. The answers, as you can see, vary. However, most people said it was never enforced the same for both genders. The fewest people said it was always enforced the same. Another question asked if the participants felt as if there was an equal punishment for both males and females when violating the dress code. Again, most people said it was never the same punishment for males and females.
Finally, one last question that was asked to our participants was which rules were enforced most at your school? After answering, participants said that both length of shorts and skirts at 90% and length of sleeves on tops and midriff coverage also at 90% as well. Both of these issues are correlated with the discrimination of girls pertaining to school dress codes. As you can see, these two rules would clearly not be an issue for boys.
From our explanation of the theory, our examples of the video, and research, there is a clear divide amongst males and females within school dress code policies. We hope after watching this short video, you recognize the implications of mandating school dress codes in such a demeaning manner towards a specific gender.